Sarah, sis, listen! Guess what? I finally decided to get married!
What? You're getting married?
What's with that reaction? Your cute little sister is saying she's getting married, you know? Shouldn't you be saying congratulations or something celebratory?
Of course I think that's wonderful news. But Emma, you've been saying since we were kids that you wanted to live like those celebrity sisters or movie stars, loved by lots of men. You said you'd never get married. Remember how you used to say marriage was like a cage, that you wanted to be free to date whoever you wanted?
I guess I got tired of all that kind of thing. Getting confessed to by different guys every day, going on tons of dates, receiving presents. Being popular is actually pretty exhausting, you know? Like, seriously, do you know how hard it is to juggle 3 different guys asking me out for the same weekend? And then there's all the expensive gifts I have to graciously accept, even when I don't really want them.
Huh, I guess that's how it is. I wouldn't know what that feels like, but it does sound overwhelming when you put it that way.
Oh, sorry. My feelings are something you wouldn't understand, sis. A plain-faced sister who's never been popular with men wouldn't get it.
Right, you're absolutely right. I have no idea what it's like to be tired from being too popular. But for you to decide on marriage is amazing. What's your partner like? Is he someone from work? Or maybe one of those guys who's been pursuing you?
I knew you'd ask that. I think you'll be really surprised when you hear, sis. Like, seriously shocked. You might even drop your phone.
Well, as your sister, I'm naturally curious about my little sister's marriage partner. It's only natural to ask. You say I'll be surprised. Does that mean it's someone I know? But I hardly have any male acquaintances. Is it someone from our neighborhood? Or maybe someone from high school?
You don't have male friends, let alone female friends. Being ugly means you're not popular and you have few friends. It's really pitiful. But don't worry, I'm sure even you will recognize this person. In fact, you know him better than anyone else.
Yeah, making fun of me is fine, but hurry up and give me the answer. Who on earth are you marrying? Someone I know better than anyone else? Now I'm really curious.
Well, I'm actually marrying your husband, sis.
What?
I said your husband. I'm marrying Mark.
What? Wait, what did you just say? Did you say Mark? My Mark? My husband, Mark?
How's that? Surprised? I told you that you'd be shocked.
More than surprised. What do you mean? Why would Mark be marrying you? He's my husband. This doesn't make any sense. Are you joking? This is a really cruel joke, Emma.
Even if he's your husband, once you divorce, he can marry me right away. It doesn't matter that he's my sister's husband. Love doesn't care about family relationships, you know? Besides, don't you think Mark and I are way more compatible than you two?
So, explain what you mean. Don't tell me you've been having an affair with your sister's husband. Emma, please tell me this is some sick joke. Please tell me you haven't actually been seeing Mark behind my back. How long has this been going on? When did this start?
Well, what do you think? Does it really matter when it started? What matters is that he chose me in the end. I mean, can you really blame him? Look at what he had, and look at what he could have had instead.
Huh? I can't believe this! Mark and I have been together for years. We built a life together.
Anyway, can you hurry up and file the divorce papers? I've been mad ever since you got married before me. You're ugly, but you got to wear a wedding dress before me, and your husband is even a doctor. Do you know how humiliating it was for me? My older, uglier sister getting married first to such a successful man. All my friends kept asking why the pretty sister wasn't married yet, while the plain one already had a doctor husband. A miserable single life would suit you much better, sis.
So you're taking Mark away from me? For such a petty reason, you made a move on your sister's husband? You're destroying my marriage because you were jealous that I got married first? Emma, do you realize what you're saying? Do you understand what you've done?
That's right. So what? I didn't like it, so I decided to destroy it. What's wrong with that? Beautiful people like me should get the good things first. It's only natural.
What did you say? You're talking about destroying my marriage like it's a game. Emma, this is my life, my happiness. How can you be so cruel?
I mean, it's seriously annoying for someone ugly to marry a doctor. You never even had a proper boyfriend. You dated someone from college and went straight to marriage with him, and he turned out to be a doctor. It was too perfect a story, so of course I wanted to ruin it. Like, where's the fairness in that? I'm the one who should have the fairy tale ending. You should have stayed single and lonely, taking care of our parents or something.
What's wrong with me being happy? I wasn't bothering you at all. I never tried to compete with you or take anything away from you. I just lived my own life and found someone who loved me. What's wrong with that?
Huh? Ugly people being happy is bothersome just by existing.
What? I can't believe my own sister is saying these things to me.
Only beautiful people like me should be happy and smiling. Ugly people should live plain, miserable lives like they're supposed to. That's just how the world works, sis. I'm just correcting a mistake.
That's terrible. Emma, when did you become so heartless? We're sisters.
By the way, Mark is already head over heels for me. When I cutely invited him out, he immediately took me to dinner, and he was totally smitten, saying, "You're so beautiful." He couldn't take his eyes off me the entire time. It was honestly too easy. When I asked him, "Want to switch to me?" he immediately said, "Okay."
Mark said that? I don't believe it. Mark wouldn't say those things. You're making this up, aren't you? Please tell me you're making this up.
And of course, Dad and Mom are totally in favor of Mark and my marriage, too. They said they always thought Mark was more suitable as my husband. They said if it makes me happy, that's all that matters. Mom actually said she was wondering when Mark would realize he married the wrong sister. And Dad said a successful man like Mark deserves a beautiful wife who can stand beside him proudly. I have to say, I'm way too beloved.
I see. Even our parents are saying that. Even at a time like this, they won't take my side. Of course. It's always been this way, hasn't it? Even when we were kids, if we both wanted the same toy, they'd give it to you. If we both got in trouble, somehow it would end up being my fault.
Well, it can't be helped, right? Between a beautiful sister and an ugly sister, of course they dote on the beautiful one. Parents naturally want their prettier daughter to be happy. It's basic biology or something. Besides, they said I have a better chance of giving them beautiful grandchildren.
You're right. That's how our parents have always been since we were little.
Plus, Mark became part of our family and even paid to renovate our house, right? If we have a doctor's son-in-law like that, it doesn't matter whose husband he is. Mom and Dad said the important thing is keeping the money in the family. They said as long as Mark stays and keeps paying for things, the details don't matter. Pretty smart thinking, don't you think?
So Mark chose you as his wife, too. Everyone has abandoned me. My husband, my parents, my sister. I have no one left.
That's right. Well then, thanks for the divorce.
Hey, Mark, I've already filled out the divorce papers, so can you sign your part and file them later?
What? You already filled them out? Well, that was fast. I wasn't expecting you to have them ready so soon.
Of course I did. It seems like this is the only way forward. Emma explained everything to me. About you two. About Mom and Dad supporting your marriage to her. I understand that you found someone better. Someone more beautiful. More suitable for a successful doctor. So I'll pack up my things right away, too. But can you wait just a little longer for me to move out? I need to find a place to live. I don't have much saved up on my own, so it might take me a week or two to find something affordable.
That's fine, because I've already arranged something. Don't worry about the money or the time. I've already taken care of it.
You're pretty well prepared. You must have really wanted to divorce me quickly.
Well, yeah, but you feel the same way, right, Sarah? I mean, this situation isn't easy for anyone involved.
Huh? What do you mean I feel the same way? The same way about what?
Anyway, I'll send you the address of the apartment I rented later. Once you're settled, I'll come pick you up, so just stay there quietly for a while, okay? It's a nice place, don't worry. You'll be comfortable there.
Wait a minute. Pick me up? What do you mean? Huh? Why would you pick me up after we're divorced?
Huh? Why? Isn't that obvious? Sarah, I thought you understood what was happening here.
Huh? It's obvious? Mark, I'm confused. Can you please explain clearly?
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me, Sarah, you don't understand what's happening. Oh no, this is worse than I thought.
Huh? Don't understand what? You're divorcing me to remarry Emma, right? That's what Emma told me. Mom and Dad approve of you and Emma remarrying too, and I'm supposed to leave this house so the four of you can live together, right? Emma was very clear about all of this. She seemed so happy about your decision.
Wait, hold on. Really wait. Let's pause for a moment. Sarah, there's been a serious misunderstanding here. This is not what I expected at all.
Huh? What kind of misunderstanding? Emma told me everything.
I'll send you the apartment address now, so after you sign the divorce papers and pack up, please come there, okay? This is very important. Please just trust me on this. I'll head over there later too, so let's clear up this misunderstanding there. We need to talk properly, face to face, where no one else can interfere.
Misunderstanding? Mark, you're scaring me. What misunderstanding? Are you saying Emma lied to me? But why would she do that?
Just come to the apartment. You just need to trust me, and that's enough. I know this is confusing, but everything will make sense soon. I'll be waiting at the apartment.
Yoo-hoo! Sis, how have things been since then? Did you properly discuss about the divorce with Mark? I haven't heard from either of you, so I'm assuming everything went smoothly.
Yes, we had a thorough discussion about the divorce. He told me to hurry up and write the divorce papers, so I filled them out. Everything has been handled just as you wanted.
That's hilarious! Hurry up and write them. Mark is unexpectedly harsh. I guess when men find their true love, they can be pretty cold to their old wives. But it can't be helped. Anyone would want to get a beautiful wife quickly.
That's right. You're very beautiful, unlike me. You've received all our parents' love, and every boy around you has never been able to leave you alone. I've always known I could never compete with you.
Well, yeah, so your husband is already under my spell. As you probably realized from talking to Mark, nobody needs you anymore, sis. If you understand that, hurry up and file those divorce papers and disappear, you ugly sister. The sooner you're gone, the sooner Mark and I can start our perfect life together.
I already filed the papers without being told. I knew there was no point in fighting something that was meant to be.
Finally, some common sense from you. I was worried you might try to cause trouble or make a scene. Bye-bye, ugly. Take care. I'll be living happily with Mark and Mom and Dad, the four of us together.
Yes, you take care too. I hope you get everything you deserve, Emma.
Hey, sis, what's going on? Mark has just disappeared. When I woke up this morning, all his stuff was gone. His clothes, his medical books, his car, everything.
Oh.
What's with that indifferent response? This is serious. My fiancé has vanished into thin air. Today was supposed to be the day we were going to file our marriage certificate. Wait, sis, don't tell me you kidnapped Mark. You bitter, jealous witch! You couldn't handle losing, so you just took him away!
Huh? Kidnapped? Emma, that's a very serious accusation.
But it's weird for him to just vanish so suddenly. Sis, you kidnapped him, didn't you?
I wouldn't do something like that. Emma, you need to calm down a little.
That's my line! You kidnapped him because you didn't want your sister to take your husband! Kidnapping him because you're bitter about being cheated on is unbelievable! Stop doing stupid things and give me back my doctor husband! Mom and Dad are furious! They were counting on Mark for the mortgage payments!
Kidnapping is rude to suggest. Actually, Mark is right next to me now, of his own free will.
What did you just say? Right next to you? That's impossible! Mark chose me!
There's no way I could kidnap a grown man like him. Well, I'm off to file our marriage certificate. I'm busy, so see you later.
What? Wait, huh? What? What's happening? The marriage certificate is supposed to be filed by Mark and me. Mark is supposed to marry me. Why are you, who got divorced, filing a marriage certificate with Mark again? This doesn't make any sense. You're divorced. It's over.
Because this time she's marrying into my family.
Huh?
As if I'd marry someone like you. My wife will only ever be Sarah. I'm sorry you misunderstood the situation, but I never had any intention of marrying you.
Wait, huh? Could this be Mark? Mark, finally! Where have you been? Why did you disappear?
Yeah, it's me. I wasn't kidnapped or taken away. I chose to run away with Sarah of my own free will. There was never going to be a wedding, Emma. I never agreed to marry you. I'm never going back to that house, and I don't plan to see you or your family again.
Huh?
I've always thought your family was messed up. Poor Sarah was always being mistreated with a spoiled sister and parents who overlooked it. As Sarah's husband, watching that every day was unpleasant.
Unpleasant? What do you mean? That's just how things always were in our house.
Do you have any idea how painful it was to watch my wife being constantly put down by her own family? Every family dinner, every holiday, every gathering, you all treated her like she was worthless.
But ugly people deserve to be mistreated. It's normal for only beautiful people to be loved and ugly people to get mediocre treatment. Why should we pretend she's as good as me when she's obviously not?
I can't believe you can think that about your own sister. Sarah is one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever met. She's intelligent, caring, and beautiful in ways you'll never understand. I thought I could improve Sarah's position even a little, so I married into your family like your parents wanted, and I helped with renovating the house, too. I hoped that by becoming part of the family, I could protect Sarah better. I thought maybe if I contributed financially, your parents would treat her with more respect. But your parents' arrogant attitude didn't change, and then you tried to steal me away. It just made me sick. That's when I decided, let's get out of being a live-in son-in-law and leave that house together.
What? But you seemed so interested when I asked if you wanted to switch.
Who said I agreed to switch? I just said it was an interesting offer and deflected. I never said I wanted to marry you. Did you really think I would abandon the woman I love for someone as shallow and cruel as you?
Wait, so you really don't intend to marry me? But I'm offering myself to you. I'm a beautiful woman offering to be your wife. Do you know how many men would kill for this opportunity?
Sorry, Emma. The position of his wife has always been mine.
Ah! Don't get all high and mighty, you ugly! Just because you have one person on your side doesn't mean you should get cocky, you ugly woman! This isn't over! I'll tell Mom and Dad what you've done!
I'm not getting cocky. But anyway, he and I are leaving the house and never coming back to our family home. I temporarily divorced and now I'm marrying into his family. We're going to build a life together, away from all this toxicity. Please give my regards to Mom and Dad.
Huh! If you've made up your mind, then never come back! I wasn't even serious about marrying your husband anyway. Besides, we get to keep the newly renovated house, so I'm perfectly happy. Thanks for renovating the house and even taking away my ugly sister. Can you tell the garbage collector Mark that?
What are you talking about? You guys have to pay the full amount for the renovated house, you know?
Huh? What do you mean pay the full amount? Mark was handling all the payments.
That renovated house was put under Dad's name because he got carried away when Mark was agreeing to everything. I'm the head of household. The son-in-law just needs to make the payments, he said. Remember? Dad insisted on being the official owner because of his pride.
What? That's how it was? But that means...
So, the mortgage is all in Dad's name. Everything was in Dad's name, with only the payments being Mark's responsibility. While I was being looked down on, Mark was also being used. I feel so sorry for him.
Wait. So that means the person who was making the payments disappeared? Oh no. Do we seriously have to pay the entire house mortgage ourselves?
Everyone needs to work together and do your best. It's not like Dad can't pay for that, and Emma, I'm sure you'll find someone to help with the loan payments soon enough.
There's no way I'll find someone like that. Stop messing around. What man is going to want to marry into debt?
I'm not messing around, though. Well, the three of you work hard together honestly. If the three family members split the payments, the individual burden will be lighter, too.
We can't work hard enough for that. Sis, don't you know? Dad is quitting his job this month.
What? He's quitting? Why would he quit his job now?
He said since we have a doctor's son-in-law, he can retire now. Dad already submitted his resignation, so there's no way he can handle a loan. And Mom has always been a housewife, and I only work part-time 3 days a week because I want to have fun.
I guess the three of you will have to work desperately hard.
Even working hard won't be enough. Hey, you don't have to come back, but at least pay the loan for us. We renovated the house thinking Mark would keep paying forever. Mom and Dad are angry that the promise is broken.
But there's no written agreement or anything. Mark never signed any contract promising to pay forever. He was just being generous to his in-laws.
Huh? You think that argument will work?
If you wanted Mark to keep paying forever, you shouldn't have acted in ways that would make him want to leave the house.
What's that supposed to mean? That we should have sucked up to you and your husband? Why should we have to grovel to an ugly woman and her husband?
We don't want to see you guys groveling, and we never asked for that. But if you're planning to live off other people's money, there should normally be some consideration and proper attitude. Basic respect and gratitude would have gone a long way.
Shut up! Fine, just leave the money. You can leave, but give us the money. At least handle the mortgage. It's not fair. You can't just destroy our lives like this. What are we supposed to do? Lose the house? Live in some tiny apartment?
That's something Dad, as the person whose name is on it, should work hard on with the rest of you. Now you have to face the consequences. Well, take care. We'll live happily and healthily. Sometime later, I found information about our family home being sold online. Apparently, the mortgage payments became too difficult, and they had to give up their brand new house. After that, my unemployed parents are apparently living in some cheap apartment, relying on my sister Emma. But they're pressuring her every day, saying, "Hurry up and marry rich and make us happy." And even when she finally finds someone good, they ruin everything by interrogating them with questions like, "What's your salary? Will you build us a house?"
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.